Just like Animal Kingdom is known as the park for kids, Epcot is often known as a park for adults. But there are so many hidden gems in this park that will make it fun for your young kids. Let's explore these together. Hi Seekers, I'm Tisha with Seeking the Magic. Epcot is one of my favorite parks. And if you're an adult with younger kids, you may be wondering how in the world you will be able to keep your littles entertained in a park that seems to cater to adults. Well, I have some fun attractions your kids will love. Every experience that we'll be talking about today are things that you can find in the World Celebration area right around the Epcot Ball. This keeps you from having to walk all around the World Showcase, which is what a lot of littles hate doing. Let's talk about them. Take a journey into imagination with our favorite mischievous dragon, Figment. This delightful little ride takes you on a journey through the sensory labs of Imagination Institution. You will be whisked away into a whimsical lab where you'll learn about the 5 senses and how they capture imagination. But beware! Figment is on the loose and might end up causing just a little bit of trouble, especially in the smell sensory department. No, it is not the person next to you. After your journey with Figment through the sensory labs, stay and play with the sensory activities and games at the What If Labs. Create your own orchestra music, design your own dragon, and email it back home to your friends, or play a gigantic light-up memory on the wall. This was literally our favorite. We played it way too long. This place is a fun and charming interactive lab. Kids could spend lots of time just playing all the different games here. We actually didn't give this ride a shot for the longest time and then finally bit the bullet, and our crew ended up loving it. Don't forget to go visit Figment when you are at Epcot. You don't have to be a parent to know how much younger kids, especially girls, love the Frozen movies. All it takes is 3 notes into any Frozen tune and it will have them singing the entire song by heart all day. Even after hearing the Frozen song so much, this ride is still just amazing and worth taking everyone on, Frozen fans or not. This is a dark boat ride that goes forward and also backwards, Elsa's magical command of course, plunging down short waterfalls, and yes, you might just get a little wet. You get up close and personal with characters such as Kristoff's family from Troll Valley, Olaf and his charming personality that shines through on this ride, and of course, Elsa and Anna. This attraction is for all ages, but the kiddos just love it, and rightfully so. With the catchy music, the fun characters, and the fun adventure on the water, this is an attraction that will make kids want to come to Epcot over and over. Does anyone remember the ride that was there before Frozen Ever After opened in 2016? Let us know if you ever got to ride it and what it was in the comments below. Moving on to the newest addition at Epcot that's on our list, Journey of Water, inspired by Moana. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses. At this attraction, water comes alive in this outdoor trail of adventure and exploration. This is a walk at your own pace, self-guided exploration trail, where you're able to play with water and watch it travel from sky to the ocean and back again. Follow in the footsteps of Moana and her journey and have your own encounters with water and discover its magic. As you make your way through the lush winding trail, you'll learn all about the water cycle all around the planet and learn what we can each do personally to help protect this resource. You'll be able to choose to either stay dry on the dry path, or if you're brave, to traverse along the water path as you explore the world of Moana. Kids will love this interactive attraction and enjoy a refreshing way to cool down on those hot Florida days. Make sure to take your kids here when you're visiting Epcot. Next, take a plunge into the deep blue sea with Nemo and friends. Hop on this ride with your kiddo and enjoy a relaxing dive into the ocean full of vibrant plant life and characters you will recognize from the world of Finding Nemo. Help Nemo's friends try to find him in this retelling of the movie as you're whisked along through a recreation of the sets from the movie. This is such a cute little ride that kids will just love. After exiting the ride, it will lead you right into a sea base, a massive 2-story, 5.7 million gallon aquarium full of fish, sea turtles, sharks, rays, dolphins, and manatees. This is one of the largest man-made ocean environments on the planet, and it's home to thousands of sea animals. This is a place where kids will love to spend a lot of time exploring and learning about sea life up close and personal. Don't skip on this ride and the sea life habitat. Take a big adventure into a small world with Remy in this 4D ride, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. This thrilling adventure with Remy takes you down to mouse eyes that will immerse you with 3D scenes, wet splashes from the kitchen, and more surprises that you'll encounter. As you scurry along the floor, you'll have to move fast, and fast you'll move on the new trackless ride technology. Make sure to look all around as you're likely to miss something. There's a lot going on this ride. Young kids will love the pace and theme of this ride. It's for sure a kid favorite at EPCOT, and it has been a great addition, especially for young kids who think EPCOT is a boring park. Make sure to bring your kiddos to France to ride this attraction. The first time we rode this ride, it broke down right at the beginning. It was so frustrating. So we got off the ride, we got a lightning lane to come back, and we went back later that day, got back on the ride, and the ride broke down again. Well, a couple hours later, we went back to the ride because, of course, we got another lightning lane, and it was the very last thing of the night, and we got to ride it all the way through, and it was so fun. But one of the coolest things about it was seeing kind of a behind the scenes of this attraction. It was really cool. Don't skip this ride when you're at EPCOT. Gran Fiesta Tour, starring the Three Caballeros, is a dark boat ride based on the 1944 movie of the same title, The Three Caballeros. Donald Duck is gone missing, and it's up to the two other caballeros to find them. This musical trio will take you on an adventure down the Rio Grande, past some of Mexico's most famous cities, in hot pursuit of their friend Donald. Panchito and Jose get up to some hijinks along the way. This is a great little attraction for kids. It has cartoon animation, fun music, and it's inside a great, not-so-little restaurant. The San Angel Inn Restaurante in the Mexico Pavilion. Here you'll get a chance to rest your feet and get out of the outdoor weather. It's also nice that this ride rarely has a long wait time, as it can filter through a lot of people quickly. This attraction isn't too far from World Celebration, so if your kiddos don't like walking around the World Showcase, it won't be a far walk. This is a very tame and relaxing ride that's pretty short, but it's one that kids do enjoy, and it makes their EPCOT experience that much more fun. As one of the most popular for all ages rides at EPCOT, this is such a great one. Soarin is one of those rides that truly the entire family will enjoy, especially kids. In fact, we've had 3 generations ride Soarin together, and everyone has always had a blast. There's just something about getting lifted up in the air and soaring over the lands, smelling each and every location that you fly over, the music playing and ending your flight over EPCOT during a fireworks show. This is such a fun ride. Young kids feel so grown up while riding, and old kids, like me, get to feel so young again. This is a wonderful ride with enough excitement to keep everyone entertained, but not so much that it doesn't even make our weakest of stomachs in our group motion sick. Soarin is a great ride for younger kids who may not be used to what we would call grown-up rides, due to its excellent balance of entertainment, excitement, and relaxing pace. Okay, we're almost to the end of our video, but before we end, I have to tell you about all of the great character meet and greets that you can go to around EPCOT. You can see so many people. Now, most of these character meet and greets are around the World Showcase. They are not at World Celebration, which is around the EPCOT ball, a lot like the attractions that I've been talking about today. But if your kiddo is up for a walk, you can meet a lot of people. Mickey Mouse at Disney and Pixar Short Film Festival, Joy and Sadness from Inside Out at ImagineWorks, and you can also meet Baymax here too from Big Hero 6. This is the only place at Walt Disney World that you can meet these 3 characters. Here are a few other characters that you can meet at EPCOT. Moana, Figment, Anna and Elsa, of course, Asha from Wish, of course, Minnie Mouse and Pluto, Donald Duck, and so many more. The list could go on and on. Besides the character meet and greets, all of these are rides for you and your kids, but there are so many other things that you can do with your kids at EPCOT. There's the EPCOT Fun stations. You'll find these in every international pavilion. Try different sodas, go to the aquarium. There are lots of different shows, live and screen shows. Turtle Talk. Okay, I have to stop, but there is so much more. I could go on and on about EPCOT, but this video would be way too long. If you have been to Epcot with young kids, I would love to hear some of the things that you found that they love the most. Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about everything Disney. I love doing that with you. Until next time, let's just keep seeking the magic together.